Hi guys, and welcome back to another edition of Hyclopedia. First, I'd just like to say a big thank you to everybody who responded to the competition in my 10,000 subs video. I've picked out 3 winners and their names will be here, so congratulations. Now, as some of you may know, I lived in Taiwan for quite a few years before I came to Singapore. 我以前住台湾17年多。我在台湾吃过各种当地的食物，比如说猪脚、大肠、臭豆腐、霸王、蛙龟，我都吃过，都很喜欢吃。我觉得我应该知道台湾人喜欢吃什么，所以我今天要介绍一下台湾人来新加坡应该要吃什么。走吧。The first food I'd like to introduce is something you've probably heard of. It's laksa. It's kind of like one of Singapore's national dishes. But did you know there are 2 kinds of laksa? There's the traditional shrimp-based one, and then there's another one called Penang laksa. Well, today the one I'm going to show to you is the traditional laksa. And I'm here at Roxy Square in the East Coast area of Singapore, so we're going to go inside and check out some traditional laksa. So the laksa has arrived. Here we go. And we've got a little bit of chili on the side, and then you've got the shrimp, and this is the fish cake, and it's kind of a bean sprouts and a very thick gravy. The broth is very tasty. The coconut broth. Okay. You need to get down a bit. I forgot to mention this was just $4.50, the small. And because the noodles are cut short, you don't really need chopsticks. You can just eat it with a spoon.
That's why they don't have spoon. That's why they don't have spoon.
Okay, so polished that off pretty quickly. It was really nice. The broth was a bit fishier than other laksas I've had, probably because of the clams, but it was really nice and pretty good value for $4.50. I would definitely come here again. Okay, so the second type of laksa that I want to introduce to you is Penang or Asam Laksa as it's known. It's very different from the traditional laksa in that the soup there's no coconut in it, and it's more of a mackerel base with a tamarind taste, and this is one I actually prefer this one to the traditional laksa. I got this one as a takeout today because the shop where I bought it is kind of like a small place and I didn't want to eat inside. It's from a place called Dilaksa or Dilaksa, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's a chain store and it's from Malaysia. And I've read online, the reviews are pretty good, and it's also not too far from where I live, so those are my reasons for trying this one. And yeah, so let's dig in and see if it's as good as what they say. The soup is very tangy with the tamarind and the mackerel taste. It's my favourite. I really like it. It's a little bit sweet as well. There's a big piece of fish I'm pretty impressed with this so far. The soup is really nice, and there's lots of fish in it. The crunchy onion and the noodles, the texture goes really well together. Oh, I originally thought there was no pineapple, but I found a little piece of pineapple, so I'm happy. That was delicious, really nice. Thumbs up from me. I'm here at Badok Interchange Food Centre to introduce a food that most Taiwanese people will already know. It's the Singapore version of lo bo gao, or carrot cake as it's called here. Carrot cake, obviously most Taiwanese people know it, but here in Singapore they have a kind of different way of eating it. They sometimes cook it in a dark soy sauce and have the dark one with the normal one, and they call it black and white, like hei bai lo bo gao. In Taiwan most people eat it as a breakfast, although sometimes at my in-laws we have it instead of rice with lunch or dinner. But in Singapore it seems to be a meal that people just eat at any time of the day. So let's go and check it out. I've just seen on the sign that this place doesn't do the hei bai variety of carrot cake, so I guess I'm just going to go with the hei to see the difference between the one in here in Singapore and in Taiwan. Alright, so I got the black one, Haida, with squid, and it was $5 for this plate. There's quite a lot. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to eat it all. We'll see. Oh, super hot. It's got like a dark soy taste to it, which is really nice. And also it also has burnt bits inside, which really gives an extra flavor to it. So yeah, it's really nice. I got a little bit of chili, and so that adds to the flavor. But the most difficult thing about it, or the thing that I don't like most about it, is trying to eat it with this little crappy fork, because everything keeps falling off. But it's pretty good value because there's a lot of squid for just $5. Cheers. Well, I just finished my carrot cake, and I've had it 2 or 3 times before in Singapore and wasn't impressed. But I have to say that was probably one of the best ones I've ever had. It was really nice. The texture was nice. It wasn't too oily like some I've had before. The burn bits really added to the taste, and having a bit of squid in there as well was quite nice. So yeah, I would recommend this place. It's pretty good. It's a big day for me today. I've been in Singapore for almost 5 years and I've never tried this dish. It's called Rojak, and it's basically what can be described as a fruit and vegetable salad, but it comes with a sweet and spicy dressing or sauce. I originally thought it was an Indian dish, but I've done a bit of research and I've actually found out that it is a Indonesian / Malay dish. Different countries and regions have really different styles of Rojak. You can find out more about the different varieties of Rojak by looking on the Wikipedia page. Anyway, I'm here at the Old Airport Road Food Centre, which is about 5 minutes away from Mountbatten MRT. So let's go inside and check it out. Okay, so I've got my Rojak. This was only 3 Singapore dollars. So let's have a look what's inside it. 油条, doya, bean sprouts, cucumber, 大黄瓜, pineapple, 凤梨. I think that's about it. Okay, let's try. The peanut taste is really, really strong, but it's also quite spicy and very sweet, but nice. Although there's no way I'm gonna eat all of this sauce. Okay, so I finished my $3 Rojak, and it wasn't bad, but I am not too keen on super sweet stuff, and the sauce, although it's nice, it's got a nice tang, it's got lime in there, I think there's tamarind in there. There's far too much sugar in it for me. But it's nice, but would I have it again? Only if I could get one that's less sweet, I guess. I can feel my teeth sticking together. Now this next dish that I'm going to introduce to you, it's a classic Southeast Asian dish, and although the name might not be familiar to too many of you, the concept will be, especially Taiwanese people. Chendol is a dessert that is in many ways very similar to Taiwanese cuabing, in that it contains shaved ice mixed with lots of other ingredients, such as grass jelly, 仙草, corn, 玉米, and many other different things. The major difference between the two is that in Taiwan the sweetness is brought around by the condensed milk, whereas in Singapore and Malaysia they get the sweetness from coconut milk and palm sugar, or gula melaka. But the thing that takes this dessert to the next level for me is the addition of durian, the king of fruits. Now I guess I'm pretty unusual for Laowai because I absolutely love durian, whereas I don't think any other foreigner that I know, even my wife, doesn't like it. So let's go and check out some Durian Chendol. Hello, can I get Durian Chendol? Yeah, eat here, thank you. I have my Durian Chendol. There it is, the durian on top, and then you've got the this is the chendol, the green part. It's made, they're kind of noodles and they're made from rice flour. Then you've got the brown stuff, which is the gula melaka, and underneath the ice, and then in the bowl the coconut milk. So let's give it a whirl. Whoa, smell the durian. And this was only $3.50. There's actually a lot more durian on this than I thought there would be, but I'm enjoying it. The noodles, the chendol, were very nice. They were soft and fragrant with a pandan flavour. But the gula melaka and the coconut milk means that overall the dish is a bit sweet for my taste, which is why I like to get the durian on top, because it kind of balances out and takes away some of the sweetness. I'm done. Really good, but I think I've had my fill of sugar for the next couple of weeks. We've come to the end of this food journey and it's been a lot of fun making it, although I've probably put on about 3 or 4 kilograms in the process. Let me know in the comments what you think and whether you'd like to see another one, although I'll probably need to invest in a bigger t-shirt if I have to eat any more food. In the meantime, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and if you're really keen on my content, then you can always click the bell for notifications. So that's it for today. We'll see you next time. Over and out.